Starc to Crawley, edges, caught it. Oh my God! Starc strikes and the opening over. Crawley goes. Kawaja takes the catch. The fall of batter's ball begins. It's 1 for none. Starc now to Duckett. Bowls here from the Langer end. Duckett hit on the pad. Big shout for leg before given. Umpire Holdstock went up quick. Duckett will consult Ollie Pope. The only question could be, was it sliding down the leg side, but it looked adjacent, Simon.
It looked good live, but the one thing that Duckett does is he stays leg side of the ball, so he feels like this is worth a review here.
He's got 2 seconds left. I think he's already made the tee sign. He has. They've
very TV umpire to director will have a player review for LBW.
Just hold here as they go through the technology. 2 reds for short, and it is hitting. It's clipping the leg stump. Starc's got too early, and it's the danger man Duckett. He looked good, but he's walking back for 21. A second wicket in the first passage of play. England 2 for 33. It's 1 away from 100 against England as well, Starc. On 99 in Ashes cricket, 2 this morning. In here, bowls to Joe Root, who squared up, and it gets the third slip. That's his 100th Ashes wicket. What a moment for it. Joe Root caught in the cordon for a duck. Starc's on fire. Australia are flying. England in strife at 3 for 39. It's up to 46 from 57. Green away from us towards him. Full of length. Shout for leg before he given him. Got him on the boot. Up goes the finger of Nitin Menon. And just when Australia needed something, it's the all-rounder, the local boy Cameron Green. Hits the pad, gets the wicket. Starc bowls to Stokes. What a brilliant ball that is from Mitch Starc. He has been thunderous here in Perth on day 1. And he has split the England captain in half. Splendid. 4 for 26, Mitch Starc. Stokes goes for 6. It's 5 for 115.
He's done it again. Absolutely brilliant here for Mitch Starc. Stokes has been very good in defence. And what's happened is almost the first full delivery that was outside off stump seams in, big gap between bat and pad from Stokes, and it's knocked him over. Stumps flying.
Doggett up to Brook. Bowls here. Brook pulls out of the short ball. Is there something on it? The keeper, Carey, thinks there is. Now, he wanted to pull, and he moved away. There was a noise through the effect mic. There's going to be a review here. It was given not out. Watching for Steve Smith goes upstairs. Now, he did not want to play the shot. He was in, he was out, he was in, he was out. And there was a noise. What did the ball hit on the way through? We're seeing here, review in progress. He's walking straight off. Harry Brook's not waiting for the review to go. He knows he's hit it. Brendan Doggett has a test wicket, and it's a massive one. Harry Brook on 52, looking to put all the pressure back on Australia. They'll go upstairs. Most unusual is, I don't think I've ever seen this, where Harry Brook, now that review's gone upstairs, like, that's me done. I know I've hit it.
Such a big noise. Like Carey Smith went for it straight away.
Ball pass, yeah, just roll it slowly. I can freeze it there as the ball is next to the gloves.
Starc has the ball. Sun beating down. Bowls to Atkinson on 1. Edging. It's taken a second slip. Steve Smith over to his left. Mitchell Starc has bowled superbly today. A 5-wicket bag already. 5 of the 7 to fall. 7 for 161. This has been a tremendous performance by the attack leader. No one on the offside at all apart from Fly slip out, and he's pulling hard. Out the deep square leg. And he's hold out. Doggett's got a couple in a hurry. Labuschagne was 15 metres inside the rope for just that error. And Bryden Cass, having been hit in the helmet a couple of balls ago, takes on the short ball, caught in the deep at deep backward square. He's gone for 6. England collapsing. 8 for 168. People fail. He'll need to here. Starc up to the England keeper. First Ashes test match. Pulls again. Out the deep square. It's in the air. It's hanging. It's gone as well. Oh dear. This is happy hooker stuff. Jamie Smith, he was on top of the game. 33 from 21 consecutive overs where deep backward square has been located. Starc has got 6 for 58. England are 9 for 172. Boy, oh boy, this game is moving quickly, Bharat Sundaresan.
Well, it was only going to end in one way. I spoke about percentage cricket. If you just keep swinging at every delivery with the field out the way it is, It was just a matter of time before he was going to find a fielder. Cameron Green with his big mitts didn't have to move either. So, well, England, we've talked up their batting. We spoke about how winning the toss and batting first would be vital. Ben Stokes won the toss and batted first. But this innings is on the cusp of being wrapped up in 33 overs because Starc now has 2 balls at Mark Wood and he's got figures of 6 for 58 already. 7 for just sounds better.
I was going to say, picked up a 6 for the last time he bowled. Starc to Wood, can he finish it here? First ball at the 11. He takes on the short ball, skies it in the air. Under it is Carey, and it's taken! Dear, oh dear, this has been quite the capitulation from England. On the opening day of the most anticipated Ashes series in 20 years, they've been bowled out inside 33 overs for 172. Starc tremendous, 7 for 58. He'll be on a hat-trick when they start their second innings. Who knows when that will be. England have just fallen in a heap. 6 wickets in an hour after lunch. This has been a dismal display from the visitors, and Mitchell Starc, one of the finest moments of his career, one of the most defining moments of his career in the absence of Cummins and Hazlewood, and his first 7 for in Test cricket, his best bowling of his career.
Bazball, Chazball, call it whatever you want. This is a movie we've seen before. All the hype, all the drama leading into the first test of an Ashes series on Australian soil. And England have done what many English teams before them have done before, has completely surrendered to Australia's bowling might.
Archer tosses the ball from one hand to the other and motors in. He bowls to Weatherald, who's falling over, pinned in front, not out is the call. All of the English team were virtually together around him by the time the appeal finished. That will get the heart rate going. So Archer's signalled for a review. It's not his right. Stokes now follows through. And Jack Weatherald's fate is about to be determined on replay. That is a big shout for Liquorland.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. I've checked the field placement and it's a fair delivery.
So
can I have a look at this on the first, please?
No time to react for Jake Weatherall there. Not the kind of ball you want to receive second up in Test cricket. That's missing leg stump.
Yeah, just roll it.
Has to be missing leg stump, you think.
Clearly missed the bat. Satisfied. Ball tracking whenever it is ready, please.
A little different to the one that Ollie Pope got earlier
Pitching
today.
in line, impact in line.
Ball's hitting, he's out. Weatherald's made a second ball duck on his test debut. And Jofra Archer has struck immediately. And the English fight back is on. I wouldn't be going anywhere over the next few hours. It's 1 for none, just as it was for England. 9 from 40. Labuschagne. It's a couple of good moments. The rest is the hard graft. Archer to him. He's bowled him. Labuschagne played on a ball that reared up, hit him on the arm, and then took out his stumps. Archer strikes for a second time, inflicts a wound, and sends Labuschagne on his way for 9. It's 2 for 28. A rueful look down at a ringing elbow.
I think there's the pain of having gotten out on his test return cheaply, but there's also genuine pain, Jared. I think he's in trouble here. The right elbow is smarting. Jofra Archer. Boy, we waited to see him on Australian shows. And he's not just having an impact, he's really turning this test on its head.
Pass bowls to Smith, who edges, and he's caught at second slip. Cass takes the key wickets. Steve Smith goes for 17. England striking back. Australia 3 for 30.
Well, we saw 17 wickets on day one here last year. We're on track for that again here on what is a better surface, but it was a good piece of bowling from Bryden Cass. He squared Steve Smith up here, and as a result catches the outside edge. And Harry Brook takes it nicely at second slip. And this is a big period. Archer gets the first blow, Cast backs him up, and now Australia reeling at 3 for 30. Plenty of work to be done now.
Here's Stokes round the wicket into Travis Head, wide on the crease, bowls here. Head whips it straight to mid-wicket. Would you believe it? Catching practice. That is a poor dismissal. Travis Head will be mortified. Ben Stokes, what do you know? Into the attack, second over, gets himself into the book. Travis Head begins a slow trudge off the field, a partnership of 45. He's gone for 21, 5 for 76. Stokes delivers to him in the shade, and he's caught behind. Stokes again. It is always Ben Stokes. Cameron Green, who's batted really nicely to this point, he's chased a ball that's swinging away from him, edged through to Smith. Wickets in consecutive overs for Ben Stokes, the England captain. Australia 6 for 83, still 89 behind.
Stokes to Boland, edges, short of second slip, or did it carry? We're going to find out. Brooke says it carried. And if it has, Ben Stokes has got 5. 6th time in his Test career. And the first time in an Ashes Test.
Well, that is a dismal day for Scotty Boland. He got pumped earlier on with the ball, and second ball duck. That man, Ben Stokes, well, it's been a remarkable afternoon of cricket from England. So disciplined with the ball. They've been gifted some cheap wickets late here in the piece, and that's why when you don't value partnerships, which Australia haven't done when they were set, first it was Cameron Green nicking off to him, and then Mitchell Starc holding out to mid-on, and Travis Head trying to whip one through mid-wicket, getting caught at mid-on. It's got him in the game, and they can't afford to let the English skipper get his confidence up early in the series, whether it's with bat or ball, because he has an impact on Ashes. We've seen it in the past, and he's doing it again this afternoon.
Left arm over bowls here, Crawley. Back to him, and he's followed. He's taken it. It's a brilliant caught ball. Starc again in the first over of an innings. Crawley can't believe it. He's bagged a pair. Australia up and about. It's 1 for none.
What a catch from Mitchell Starc. It just hung in the air for what felt like an eternity, and it didn't look like he was going to get near it, but the big fella just stuck that left juke out and reeled it in, which is not easy to do in his follow-through.
Quite the outfield either. Edging, second slip, taken low down by Smith. Boland's made the breakthrough. Duckett is asking Smith whether it carried.
I think the umpires will check, won't they?
Smith said it has, but this is not gentlemanly anymore. It all goes to review. Boland, at face value, has struck. Outside edge, high up on the bat, flies to Smith, hands low.
It looks to me that the fingers are underneath the ball. Do you have any other angle?
And Duckett has seen the first replay and taken matters into his own hands as he departs for 28, and the fight back is on, Flem.
Here we
just
go.
hold it once again.
Name Bolo, and mate, that was a pretty good ball, wasn't it? Angle, bit of pace, left Duckett, who actually
I can see
played
the
it quite
ball
well.
gets
He
into the
dropped
hand
his
and the
hands.
fingers are underneath
It
the ball,
hit high off the
satisfied.
bat.
My
I don't
decision
think
for the
in
big
any
screen is
cricket field in the world that would have carried. It would have dropped. He dropped his hands, but well done, Stephen Smith. He didn't come up too early, did he? He stayed late. He stayed low.
Boland to Pope, big drive, edge, caught behind. Boland has gone bang bang after lunch. Pope couldn't resist, nicked that time, straight into the gloves of Carey. England 3 for 76 as Pope departs for 33. Last ball of a successful over. Brooke edges, caught it for a slip. Boland's doing the business. 3 after lunch, 2 in the over. Brooke gone for naught. This is the Scott Boland we know and love on Australian soil.
Well, they're addicted, these England batters. They're addicted to the thrill of scoring 5, 6 and over. They just can't help themselves.
Starc is with Root. Yeah! The game is afoot. Joe Root perishes. Starc strikes immediately. And this game has flipped dramatically.
Here's Starc away from us to Stokes. Bowls here. Stokes edging and taking a second slip. He gets Stokes for the second time in 2 days. He's got the wood over the England captain. Stokes gone for 2. The collapse continues. England in a world of pain at 6 for 88. And 10 for the match as well, Broady.
Just incredible, Mitchell Starc. Absolutely incredible. Brilliant delivery yet again. Bit of extra bounce. The England players have all struggled with this bounce and this surface. Into length, pushes Stokes onto the back foot. And a simple catch to Steve Smith at second slip.
Well, it was the inside edge that he beat in the first innings to smash into middle stump. This time it's the outside edge that he's grabbed. And it was an extra bounce that just got the splice of the bat almost. Ben Stokes just, his reaction told you, he said, I didn't do too much wrong there. It was just the quality of the ball. Mitch Starc is just probably in the form of his life.
It was a moment worthy of entrance music. We watched Jake Weatherall spent 5 minutes in our sight. He was opening, but who would open with him? And then the curtains pulled back and out came Travis Head. Cast to Head. Oh, he rides it, lifts it up over the keeper, clears the rope. I fancy 6. Let right back on the limbo and just helped it on its way. Travis Head to 22. He looks a danger, doesn't he? Azito brushless power tools do you.
Well, he is the man that inspired Bazball after the last tour, so it's almost like he's showing him how to do it properly. That is the corridor of carnage when you bowl to Travis Head. How easy did he do that?
Yeah, they've taken out the fly slip. It had been in place for him as well. Cast ahead on the follow-up. Happy to defend from the stumps.
Just looks good seeing conditions compared to this time last night, wasn't it? Like the sun was out and the shadows were all across the pitch and the field and slowly getting onto the pitch. It just looks so much better.
The target is 205. Australia is none for 35. Defining phase of this first test. Cast bowls to Head, back cuts furiously. Oh, what a shot that is. It scurries to the boundary for 4. Travis Head is in a mood. Look out. He's 26.
Bowls here and flying it through the offside down to third man. Travis Head, he's got so much of that. It's gone all the way for 6. Well, he's just motoring along. None for 55. Already an influential partnership in the context of a low-scoring game. They've put on 50. And Head, he played that with his knees bent. Great contact. Didn't get all of it, but it didn't need to get all of it. Heading towards third man, who was briefly in the frame, or so it looks, but it went too far. Travis Head.
Which has made them revert to body line. Everyone spreads now. Different tactic.
Third man remains. Bowls here. Travis Head full and whipped out to deep backward square for 1. And the applause you hear is because he's already reached 50. Travis Head, 50 from 36 balls. This has been some innings. 3 4s and 3 6s along the way. Recognised by the Australian fans who love the man.
Stokes is bowling to Head, who's playing wide of his body and out through extra cover for 4. England have tried to keep him off strike, but there is no repressing Travis Head at the moment. He is 55. It is his 7th boundary and all for Azito brushless power tools do you.
Well, that's right in his wheelhouse there. It's width and just freeze those hands through the line of the ball. See what Ben Stokes is trying to do. He's trying to feed the ball out to that sweeper at deep point, but Travis Head got it way in front of point in cover.
Stokes around the wicket. Head pulls. It's aerial. It lands safely out at wide mid-wicket and runs to the boundary for 4. Back-to-back boundaries for Head, who launches another assault. He's 59. It hung in the air. They all started to move searching for it, but it was into the wide open spaces.
Well, the rate this is going, this is a 2-day test. It's unbelievable. It's been an unbelievable 2 days of cricket. If Travis Head gets through this next 20 minutes, umpires are going to be calling for maybe not even the extra half an hour tonight, the way he's going.
2 boundaries in a row. Head drives. He beats mid off. 3 in a row. Oh, look out. 63 for Head. He has moved to warp speed.
I don't get the plan, Cat. I don't get it. No. I don't really understand this plan. We know he's got a weakness with the short ball over leg stump, but Stokes has bowled a wide full one that was driven through extra cover, a short wide one that slapped over straight mid-wicket, and now just a full straight one. So we're trying to get him off strike, but 3 boundaries in a row. It hasn't worked.
Bit between the teeth. Show the way. Stirring day for Australia. Still 84 runs to go. An hour's left in the day's play. Archer's got 1 left to bowl. He's gone for 10 so far. Head smacks him straight down the ground. That is pure, brutal strength. It goes for 6. If you are not around a radio or a television, or you fear someone might not be, spread the word. Travis Head is leading the nation. 84, 1 for 127, as Archer suffers the same fate as many before.
So Travis Head, there are 4 men back for the short ball. Atkinson bowls to him on 95 and he goes out through the offside, over cover. He's got plenty of it and it runs away for 4 again. Had all the space in the world to work with, went leg side as he does so often. Up to 99, 60 to go.
Yeah, he's just playing with the field now. He's playing with England. They have all these fielders on the onside. He says, okay, I'll make some room. I'll hit you over cover.
Will this prompt any change from Stokes? I mean, 1 run for the 100 in conventional terms, as I welcome Cat. Why wouldn't I at this point in time? Normally the captain would go, at least ring him up a little bit.
Yeah.
No. I mean, how can you? How can you when he's batting like this? Deep square, deep backward square, fine leg, fly slip. Another mid-wicket. Deepish mid-on. Atkinson into Travis Head on 99. On the way, and Head goes back and plays it through to backward point for a single, and it completes what is truly one of the greatest Ashes centuries. 10th of his career, 3rd against England, and he joins a marvellous list of cricketers who've completed the time-honoured century in a session. Victor Trumper, Charlie McCartney, Doug Walters, Adam Gilchrist, David Warner, and Travis Head today at Perth Stadium. It's been an absolute stunner. 69 balls, some of the most imperious hitting you could ever dream to see. And given the circumstances, a low-scoring test match, it does not get better than this, Simon Kadich.
Well, what a difference a night's sleep makes. Australia have come back today refreshed and rejuvenated, and Travis Head has pretty much led the charge with Mitchell Starc. Both of them have been superb, but this man this afternoon has completely changed the complexion of this test match, opening the batting as well, under pressure, magnificent.
Last ball route, so the Labuschagne trumps down the pitch, goes big, into the stands. A half century for Marnus. He's been Robin, and he draws the scores to level. Holds his blade to the crowd. It's raucous moment after raucous moment here in Perth. Australia just rolling them out. Cass rolls in and bows to Steve Smith, who clips him away for victory. Simply astounding. Wow. Australia win in 2 days in Perth. They hunt down the English. A chase of 205 in a session. Powered by Travis Head. Finished by Steve Smith. Australia 1-0 up. and a story to tell for generations. The margin of victory is 8 wickets. The box score will never do justice to what has transpired.
Absolute phenomenal entertainment those last 2 days of Test cricket. Is it Test cricket? It's changed. It's a completely different game to the one we used to see and know and play, Flem.
Yeah, it needs a different word.
It's not the same. It's just remarkable the way the players go about it now. And there's times where it infuriates us because of, you know, the lack of discipline at times and guys throwing their wickets away. But today, the absolute sheer enjoyment from watching Travis Head go about his business and seeing England under so much pressure when they were on top of this test for the bulk of it yesterday and today, it just goes to show how remarkable this game is, and you can never count Australia out of it.
It's standing ovation from the Australian fans who have witnessed it. Broad smiles. How far this game moved from lunch on day 2 when England seemed to have Australia at their mercy. And now they have been pummeled senseless in the final session of the day. Victory in some of the numbers here in 29 overs, Cat, at 7.2 and over. 28.2 overs, 2 for 205.
And England bowlers today, they haven't been able to back up. As soon as Australia got through that first sort of 5 to 10 over period, they were found wanting. Tactically, they just kept going back to the same plan of banging it in short, and Australia ambushed them today. They thought it could work again. It worked yesterday when Australia were a little bit indiscriminate with the way they batted late in the day to Ben Stokes, but they made amends today. Quick learners, and credit to the character they showed. And the one that's led from the front, who deserves a lot of credit, Mitchell Starc, you know, set the tone again today. Crawley for a duck, brilliant return catch, such athleticism. And then the game gets opened up after lunch. Brilliant from Boland. He fought back beautifully. Testament to his character after he got mauled yesterday. But Starc and Boland and young Doggett on debut, he did a good job as well, backing them up. And then that man Head, well, he is a game changer.